Kate, for our viewers, go ahead and remind me how long you had CRPS for and where it was in your body when you came.
So when I came to the clinic, I had CRPS from 2008, and then I came to the clinic in 2018. I originally did a cartwheel and smashed 13 nerves to my bones. Didn't know exactly how the CRPS came unless it was from a surgery or from the original impact. I was not able to wear tennis shoes, socks, tight pants. I was wearing men's, I believe they were 2XLs, with the elastics cut, with the strings tied so it would just sit on my hips so that basically I had something on to be in public. My leg was purple and shiny and cold, on and off swelling, constant pain. I never slept, on and off crutches, wheelchair, walkers. The worst imaginable pain ever. It was terrible.
What all did you try before here?
In 2008 and 9, I had 2 different nerve releases. They had done nerve conductivities. They had done spinal injections. I did the DRG in Chicago. All of these things basically just made me worse. Then I started having seizures, having eating stuff that wasn't working. My digestive system couldn't keep up. The doctors kept pumping me full of medication and totally thought it was okay, which now I'm totally not on board with any of that.
And it was your mom that found us, right?
Yes, so one of my dad's buddies knew someone that was going to the Spero, and they contacted my parents and wanted to know what it was that I had, and then they realized it was the exact same condition, so they went ahead and sent contact information to get my journey started.
And Kate, were you on board when you came?
When my mom first introduced the idea to me, I was very skeptical as well as not hopeful at all. Like, she was telling me about it after I had come off all of my medications, and I kept looking at her like, wow, you really have reached out to some crazy ideas. And I was like, but you know what? I'm willing to go at this point. Everything else has let me down. So I was like, either way, if it's a letdown or if it's a success, it's not going to hurt me, basically. And since it didn't involve anything harmful, it was more reason to open up to the idea.
Do you remember when you finished treatment?
I finished November 29th of 2018. My 2 years is coming up.
And you actually modified, you had a tattoo, and I know the whole time you said your goal was to get another tattoo when you went home, and your mom was so against it because of the needles. And what did you have tattooed?
I actually had the Spero Clinic's GPS coordinates put onto my CRPS warrior tattoo on my ribs. So I managed to figure out on Google how to get the GPS coordinates, and then took them in and had them put on my ribs. And then I had another tattoo put on my arm of sunflowers, which is the CRPS flower in a heart. So that every day, because you kind of forget about tattoos sometimes, so like every day I would actually see that one.
Can you show us?
I can. Oh no.
I love it. And what does that mean to you?
I'm very artsy, so it's a part of me, and this has been a part of my journey, and every step of the journey has been worth it, even if it wasn't worth it during the time. I don't regret any of the cartwheels that I did or anything. So I have mentally grown quite a bit since I left the clinic as well. And so I've been working on myself, and I come first.
And Kate, are you in full remission still today?
I am in full remission, and I do not have any pain. I go to the gym in the mornings before work and work out. I am determined to live every moment of life to its fullest. Even on the rainy days, I find something to do that I couldn't do before. I mean, I go on my days off, I go hiking. As a kid, I never thought I would go hiking on my days off. To me, that seemed like a work, like work. It just wasn't something I wouldn't love to do. But now, I mean, I bought a kayak, I go kayaking. Um, I have pushed every boundary to see if the CRPS could come back with no possible scared bone in my body.
Are you doing any type of follow-up care? I don't know if you purchased devices when you were here. I don't remember. Are you doing anything um, to stay good?
Besides working out and eating healthy, I do see a regular chiropractor here, like Dr. Honnelly. Um, it's not every week unless I feel that I need to, but it's nothing nerve stuff. It's more for like my scoliosis.
Would you say that your life is better than it was before you got CRPS? I know you were young, but
I was 13 when I got CRPS, and my life is 10 times better than I ever imagined it. It's not exactly the fairy tale you ever imagined as a little girl, but I would not trade any of it for the world because it has made me have a heart of gold and so much compassion towards so many things and determination that the average person at 26 does not have.
Kate, I'm immeasurably proud of you and in awe of your life. And I hold extreme pride to have been able to launch that life of yours. It's just one of the highlights of my career. So thank you for doing this video and giving hope to so many other young people. And
Thank you for everything. I would not be where I am without you and your team, and that is a fact. I love you guys.
love you too. Bye, girlie.
Bye.